Hey everybody, Danny Bader dropping in for a little bit longer than a 1 minute video. Um, just coming back from a workout this morning, and my mind has a tendency to always keep going, like many of ours. And a lot of times I'm thinking about what I write about and what I speak about. And, it's really dealing with life, creating what you want and moving through the difficult times. So I'm wearing my 22 Allentown College t-shirt in honor of our friend John Angelo, who left us way too early a number of years ago. He was number 22, great basketball player. And I was thinking this morning as I rode my bike to the gym and I'm riding home about a quote that a woman, Pam McLean, who runs the Hudson Institute coaching out in Santa Barbara. I went through that in 2006, 2007. And Pam said this. She said, awareness precedes change. Awareness precedes change. And I'd even add growth in there with change. But awareness precedes it. So I'm often thinking now, I don't know why, recently, what's the difference between consciousness and awareness? Here's what I'm thinking. Consciousness is our brain and our heart and our lungs working, our body. We're conscious. Every morning we come back to life. And many times when I talk with people, myself included, we're conscious that we need to do something, an action, take an action to move us towards our growth and to move us towards our change. Yet many of us fail to take the action because she didn't say consciousness precedes growth and change. Awareness precedes growth and change. So how do we get to awareness? Here's what I think. You've got to take that fourth energy of your body, right? You've got your heart and your lung and your brain. There's a fourth energy that I call spirit. I refer to it as the Holy Spirit. You may call it life force, consciousness. If you're a Star Wars fan, Yoda would call it the Force. There's an energy inside of us that really ultimately makes us go. I know it. I know it because I had a tragic accident and my energy was called back to its source. Whole other story. So when we have that consciousness about what we need to do to grow and change, how do we go from consciousness to awareness? That's the next step. You're almost there. You've just got to sprinkle some spirit in there. So the question then becomes for you, how do you access this spirit? How do you access this intuition? How do you access your connection and your knowing that there is something bigger going on here? Sometimes we're forced to connect with that. When we see tragedy, when we go to the funeral of a young person or we lose a loved one, that takes us to that spirit. When those things aren't happening, I always say, don't wait for tragedy. When those things aren't happening, you have to think, how can I access spirit? And I would encourage you can do it through prayer, you can do it through meditation, you can do it through breathing exercises, you can do it through standing in a river fishing with no music and just being in nature. You can do it in a long walk in nature. You can do it maybe just putting the golf bag on your shoulder and playing 9 holes one night as the sun starts to set by yourself with no distractions. There's many ways to drop into that stillness, but it doesn't come through your inbox. It doesn't come through your social media, scrolling and everything else. I mean, you may have come across somebody like me or some other people that give you some thoughts to consider, which is great. You really got to disconnect from the world. Because remember, Pam McLean didn't say consciousness precedes change and growth. She said awareness precedes change and growth. So, if you are conscious that you need to change some things in your life, get to awareness, tap into the spirit, comment below and let me know how you do it. Take care. Have a great day. Peace.